Here in MLB The Show 18. In this episode, we find out who the San Francisco Giants will take on in the National League Championship Series after sweeping the Phillies in the NLCS. It will be this team who we take on the playoff bracket. Twins and Red Sox are in a sudden death while the Yankees defeated the Angels.
In the fifth and deciding game of the NLCS, the Cubs.
Let's do this. It looks like the Boston Red Sox will take on the New York Yankees in the National League Championship Series.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your
morning.
morning.
Well,
let's jump into the latest news.
Giants have home field advantage in the series, seeing as they did win the most games in the National League with a record of 112-50. You see our opponent's lineup right there. Only a lackluster 95 wins for them. And, yeah. This should be good. That's our full postseason bracket if you want to see it. And let's do this. National League Championship Series here on the Show 18.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's
the Bad People take on the San Francisco Giants here at AT&T Park. And let's get this series underway. Corey Kluber will take the mound for the first time this postseason for the Giants. Didn't have the best regular season, but that curveball, that really did its job there. 1-2 count, and the pitch from Kluber fouled off. Omar Narvaez is still our starting catcher. Buster Posey, I mean, he might be back either late in the series or maybe in the World Series if we can make it. And that's just a maybe. He fractured something, and then so did Jose Ramirez. Both of them fractured something. I get whatever each of them fractured mixed up. One of them fractured their shin or something, their leg. The other fractured their arm. So, neither of them have played in the playoffs for us yet. Kluber gets 2 outs pretty quickly. Now a full count here on Anthony Rizzo. And a swing and a miss. Kluber sends our opponents down 1-2-3. That is how the Giants will start things off on defense. Just to be clear. Okay, I haven't played this in a while, I forgot. We are on All-Star difficulty. We'll move it up to Hall of Fame. I'm confident we'll move it up to Hall of Fame. I think we should be able to do the rest of the series on Hall of Fame. So next season and stuff. And Orlando Ortiz, he will reach on an error to start the game. How did this team make it to the National League Championship Series?
Sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays
like this. Sorry I have to say this, but hey Chicago, you dropped the ball. I know who's going home this fall. I know I apologize for saying that terrible city name, but yeah. I mean, they did, and I mean they are going home this fall, so let's do this. Now Orlando Ortiz will swipe second off the error to start the game, and now not this season's, but last season's batting champion steps in. He still had an over 300 average during the regular season. It's that one to straightaway center field. It'll be caught there in center field. That one's not dropped. Orlando Ortiz advances to third. And now a sac fly can put the Giants on the board. Freddie Freeman drive home that go-ahead run here in the first. He hits it well right field. It's carrying foul, and it will. And now a 1-2 count on Freeman. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Third base umpire says he didn't, and the count will advance to 2-2. I feel like my mic's all messed up right now. And the count is now full. Hopefully that's good.
You would think in this situation,
now Andrew McCutcheon's on deck.
Just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the
And
on-deck circle. He's going to attack.
what number's Freddie Freeman? 5? Okay. Full count on Freeman. Hits it into center field, just in front of the warning track, and Ortiz will tag. Giants lead 1-0. Now Andrew McCutcheon steps in this postseason. He has 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He's hitting .308. One of his home runs came off the back-to-back home runs in the 9th inning against the Phillies in Game 3 of the NLCS. That's another home run for McCutcheon, way out there to left field. Giants lead 2-0. He got all of that one. Andrew McCutcheon puts the Giants up 2-0. Now Josh Harrison comes in with a full count, and he hits that one well, carrying away from the left fielder. It will be brought in to end the inning. Now a 3-1 count here on Bam Bam Bigelow. And the full count now. The pitch from Kluber, fouled off. I have nicknames for all these players because they're all terrible people. So. Strike 3, Kluber picks up his 3rd strikeout of the game.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras. Everybody loves him for some reason. I don't see why. He's never even helped the team out. So. People can love him all they want, but they might want a player who's actually going to help him out. Oh, he gets plunked. See, you're going to be like, oh, he just helped the team out. He didn't help the team out. Kluber helped the team out. And the 3-1 pitch from Corey Kluber fired in there. Full count, and that struck well left field. It'll be caught by Ben Gamble. And good relay to away. And the full count pitch from Corey Kluber is fouled off. Terrible swing. That ball is way outside the strike zone. Now the 3-2 pitch swung on and missed. Kluber has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. My voice sounds different, probably because I just woke up. Kluber will get a single, but he will not end up scoring. So now here in the top of the 3rd, Kluber looks to continue his dominant start in this one. 2-1 count though. So misses with that fastball. And he's allowed 1 base runner off that hit by a pitch. And the count runs 2-2. The 2-2 pitch called by Narvaez. Oh, it's Narvaez, isn't it? I don't know. He has a confusing last name.
2-2 one more time.
And again, the 2-2. Again, fouled off. As this clown doesn't realize that all he's doing is wasting all these fans' time. We all knew he was going to do that in the first place. So, swing and a miss. Kluber gets another.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Quintana.
Jose Quintana steps up here.
1-1 home.
I don't even have a nickname for him. He's just that bad. He doesn't even deserve one. Not even worth my time.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column.
Now here we go. Top of the 3rd, 1-2 pitch to Quintana is popped up. Oh, why didn't you let me switch the screen?
Get there, it's a foul ball.
Now the 1-2 pitch again. Way up there, 2-2.
Misses and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Count even. Kluber gets the sign. Strike 3 looking.
Strike 3 called and there are 2 down.
Corey Kluber
stepping in and ready for
now
another shot.
a 3-0 count.
2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Strike 1, it's 3-1 count.
He'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now Kluber, he's in a bit of trouble here. And he will walk. So he's allowed 2 base runners, a hit by a pitch and a walk. And I used to like the guy when he was on different teams. Now, honestly, it's just a waste of space. 2-2 count on Hayward, and it's just fouled off.
The 2-2 one more time.
Kluber's pitch, called strike 3, and Corey Kluber has thrown a gem through 3 innings. Giants offense after that first inning hasn't amounted to anything. Their only hit since was Corey Kluber's single. And the 2-2 pitch from Kluber popped up. Freeman under it. And there's one away.
First out of the inning.
Remember, this is a best-of-7 series, unlike the National League Division Series, which is best-of-5. Strike 3, Kluber gets another.
So now with 2 out in the bases,
now here we go. Jose Contreras now. Did I say Jose Contreras?
Taken for a ball. Well, when you're behind an
account like this, Wilson Contreras, it's a good time to work in something and he got hit his last time up. Most hitters are looking for fastball. And that's a bad call by the umpire. Counts 3-1.
Chris Bryant would be next.
The 3-1 pitch. High ball 4. So Kluber, he's walked another. I think he's made up for it with his 8 strikeouts, and that ball ripped to center field and past the center fielder. That'll be the first hit of the game for our opponents, and that will score 1, and they are going to send the other. That will be a game-tying inside the park home run. And just like that, Kluber, who had a great game going, loses it all, but Andrew McCutchen hits his 2nd home run of the game. And it's just like that. The Giants have the lead again, 3-2. Kluber, who walks another, still out there on the mound throwing a gem. 5-2 now. And he is through 7 innings, allowing only that 1 hit. He gives up another here to the Devil Incarnate. Orlando Ortiz! A diving stop. They can only get 1. Sorry, that was Gene Segura. Orlando Ortiz is the man who was covering 2nd. A diving play by Gene Segura. And that ball's crushed left center field. Gone. It's a 1-run game. And that will also end Corey Kluber's day unless they're going to try and get him one more batter. And they are. It's popped up. I want to make a diving catch. And Josh Harrison can't get there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Kluber gets his 12th strikeout of the game. So he's given up 2 home runs. But, I mean, I think it all evens out. As Felipe Rivero, he's brought into the game. As he looks to finish things off here in Game 1. And the Giants take the lead in the series. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch is a blooper. It will bounce off Freddie Freeman. Don't know if you're going to be able to ring Freeman up with an error on that one, just because he had to try and jump to make the catch. And now there's a runner on 3rd with 1 away. That is the tying run. Micah Welch comes into the game here to hit. Ground ball, it gets by Josh Harrison into left field. This game is tied in the 9th.
Tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Logan Forsythe He'll be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at
1-1 count. It'll be 2-1 now. Felipe Rivero has blown the lead for the Giants, and now the go-ahead runs in scoring position with 2 away.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora.
Why would I intentionally walk him? He's not a good player. None of them are.
Pitch popped up. Freeman.
The chanting MVP to the dude just popped out and walked through the game. Though we do head to the bottom of the ninth, as a ground ball was barely able to sneak by Josh Harrison. That allowed a run to score. Now grounded. Gene Segura just can't be up the ground. Orlando Ortiz, he's 1 for 4 in the game.
1 for 4 for the game.
He's also reached on an error. And he pops it up.
Contreras is there.
Under it. And 2 away.
So in now
1-2 count here on Tommy Pham. Or sorry, 2-1 count on Tommy Pham. And he hits it well. Left center field, it's carrying. It is! What a play! We're going to extras. Now, no runs come across in the top half of the 10th. And Freeman, he's trying to end it here with a swing of the bat in the bottom half. Won't be able to do anything with that slider. That's about 2 kilometers outside. And the 2-1 pitch fouled off. The count's now even on Freddie Freeman. Acquired by the Giants at the trade deadline last year. And he hits it well center field, carrying to the track and caught. Back-to-back batters for the Giants have come like about a foot away from ending the game. Now Andrew McCutchen, he's hit 2 home runs in this one. That won't be a home run. That won't even be a hit. 2 away. Trying to fix my headset quickly. Alright, now with 2 away, Josh Harrison comes in, one of our best contact hitters, a full count. And like I said, good contact, barely able to get a piece of it, but he does. And the 3-2 pitch to Josh Harrison, swung on and missed.
Up where we left off.
Now we head to the 11th inning. Craig Kimbrell, who walks the first batter and then gets a double play. Ben Gamble will lead off the bottom of the 11th for San Francisco. They look to take game 1 of the series. And he hits it well, center field. 1 away.
For the first out of the inning.
Now the full count on Omar Narvaez. The 3-2 pitch. Narvaez crushes it. Left field. Giants win. Giants take game 1 of the series off the walk-off home run from Omar Narvaez. Giants win. Andrew McCutchen will be your player of the game, as he did go deep twice in this one. And the Giants are 3 games out from being back-to-back National League champions. Alright, a win in game 1. The Giants, after they swept the first one, the first series, they look to do it again, but Trevor Bauer gives up 2 in the first. And the Giants close, but can't quite tie it up. Somehow we got a double play out of that. And Orlando Ortiz, he will score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-1 game. Trevor Bauer up here, bottom of the 4th, and he will already be pinch hit for with Odubel Herrera, who will fly out. So Bauer's day is over, just like that. Why is he on our... Okay. Juan Marinez. Jan Marinez. He comes in the pitch. He sends him down 1-2-3. Game's tied. Bases loaded for Gene Segura, who flies out. So still, this game now tied. And back-to-back triples for the Giants put them up. And a single scores the tying and go-ahead runs. Jeremy Jeffress is brought in. And he has just lost the game. Jeremy Jeffress has just lost the game. Unless our offense can somehow get 8 runs in the final 2 innings, it's not looking like the Giants will take game 2. So their undefeated postseason record as of right now, 4 straight wins, might become nothing.
And welcome in, folks. We're in inning number
Now,
8 here with
1 out, 2 on here for Josh Harrison.
Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He's got
The
a
1-2 count on him. He hits it well to left field. It is going to be brought in, and a runner tagging. He will advance to third. Even if we get that 1 run home, it won't matter.
Now at the plate, Orlando Ortiz.
Full count on Orlando Ortiz. The pitch to him. Hit into center field, and that will score a run.
And the run is in to score from third.
Oh, even though that doesn't make much of a difference, it's always nice to try and... I mean, these at-bats still count for average, so try our best and hope for the best. Tommy Pham gets under it, center field. We're going to the 9th. Jeremy Jeffress has officially made it, so he will not be joining the Giants next season.
Back now in Northern.
Yeah, your day's done. Kevin Quackenbush, he comes in. Gives up a single. Other than that, things go smoothly. Mike Montgomery. He comes in here, bottom of the 9th, looks to shut the Giants down. And Freddie Freeman, he's out. So the Giants have 2 outs to get 7 runs to tie. It's not looking likely. Chris Davis, he had the last night off where the Giants won, playing in this one, and it's a 2-1 count.
2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now.
And more importantly than our average is making their ERA look terrible. Chris Davis crushes it. 5-11, 11-5. The Giants are coming back. Chris Davis, that was gone off the bat. 395 to left center field. Now a 1-1 count on Andrew McCutchen. 3 home runs this postseason. Fouled off. Giants on a 5-game win streak, 4 of those 5 being in the playoffs. That is in danger of ending here. McCutchen gets a piece of that one. Now the 1-2 pitch is low, and the count's 2-2. Now the 2-2 count on Andrew McCutchen. It is outside. The count runs full. Gene Segura on deck for San Francisco.
Pretty good pitch.
And the 3-2 pitch is crushed by McCutcheon. Left center field. We are still on Hall of Fame. I've been streaming, so you know I didn't change it. See you later. Giants go back to back, and it's a 5-run game. They're not out of it yet. They still don't have a great chance to win it, but they aren't out of it. Down by 5, Gene Segura hits it to left center field. That's going towards the gap. That is down, and it will bounce over the wall for a 1-out ground rule double. Now Omar Narvaez steps in.
Digging in now, Omar Narvaez.
He hit that walk-off home run last night. And he hits a ground ball here. 2 away. The Giants now down to their final out. And D. Gordon, he will be called on here by the Giants. See what he can do. The full count is line shot, and Mr. Steroids himself is there. And this series is even. The Giants, they made a push at the end, but after Jeremy Jeffers gives up 9 runs in the 8th inning, it was over. They only scored in 2 innings that game. And that's all they needed to pick up the win. Now we are sitting at the worst stadium in the major leagues. Freddie Freeman drives home a run here in the 1st. And this year's National League Cy Young takes the mound, and he goes deep. Johnny Cueto hits a home run. Cy Young and the home run, but he gives up one there, bottom of the 3rd. And it's a 3-2 opponent's lead. Bases loaded, 1 out. Sack bunt scores a run. Omar Narvaez drives in the go-ahead run. And it's a tie game here. And Johnny Cueto's day will be done. Craig Kimbrell's brought in. He gives up a 2 RBI double. And we are down by 2 here, top of the 8th. Or we will jump in and see if Gene Segura can spark a rally. Over in the American League, the New York Yankees currently have a 2-game lead over the Boston Red Sox. Oh, man. We're going to stop after the National League Championship Series. We'll stop this stream. And hopefully we can... Hopefully we're going to be able to pick up the win. I don't want to be down in the series, that's for sure. That would not be good. Now here we go. That 2-seamer inside on Segura, and it's 2-1.
They could certainly use that right now.
It's only a 2-run game here with no outs in the 8th. And Segura hits it towards the gap. It is going to be brought in for at number 1. Omar Narvaez has an RBI already in this game. The hero of game 1 is looking to be the hero of game 2, but it is foul. And the count's 1-2. That ball barely going foul. Narvaez just misses a clutch home run here in the 8th. And that fastball way up there, 2-2.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
And the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed.
Retired to start inning number 8.
And Craig Kimbrell still in the game, but he will be taken out. Odubel Herrera comes in to pinch hit. And Odubel Herrera, let's see what he can do. 2 outs here in the 8th, and it's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the slider in the dirt.
And a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out.
And the 1-2 pitch to Herrera, check swing, 2-2.
Right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really Two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is
the
here.
2-2 pitch now to Herrera.
If he has them both, he's nearly impossible.
High and outside, full count. The pitch incoming from Strope. Hit well, right center field. Now this guy's not actually that fast. He is on steroids as well. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Jeremy Jeffress is most likely done with us before the playoffs. Tommy Pham gets a single after they get one more in the 9th off of a home run. So now with 2 outs, the full count on Freddie Freeman, Chris Davis on deck. 1 man on. A home run will put us within 1. And the cutter, ball 4, and Chris Davis can tie the game. 3-1 count on him here. Fouled off, count is full.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Is this gonna be it? Giants down to their last strike. Davis, he's battling here at the plate. And the pitch is called! Strike 3. Giants are down in the series 2-1. We'll play the next full game once it's an elimination game for either team. 7-4 your final. San Francisco can't pull out the win. They dropped 2 straight. And now we head back to the worst city, the worst stadium on earth. And David Price gives up 2 in the first. And looks like that score, it stayed for a while. Tommy Pham, he got the first hit for the Giants in the 3rd. Omar Narvaez singles. And it's 3-0. Josh Harrison singles, double play ends that. Sean Doolittle, he's brought in. He gives up a 2-run home run. A mistake to bring him in. Gene Segura singles. Omar Narvaez walks. Kevin Quackenbush popped up his bunt. And we are down 5-6 going into the top of the 9th. And thrown out at the plate. The Giants have 1 game left. They have to win 3 straight. Oh, and the Red Sox have come back to tie the series. Giants want this series to go to a game 7 now. Now remember, all of you fans from that Devil team right there, you see that C? Yeah, all you fans. Oh, Cleveland blew a 3-1 lead. Cleveland blew a 3-1 lead. Guess what? Guess who's about to blow a 3-1 lead now? You also just blew a division lead, didn't you? Yeah, I recall. Yeah, have fun blowing another lead. Full count on Orlando Ortiz here. Top of the 1st. The Giants have to win 3 straight if they want their season to continue. Orlando Ortiz, another leadoff home run. He has found a power stroke this season. And, well, yeah, that'll work. Tommy Pham, sharp ground ball to 3rd. It'll be fielded pretty terribly, but they still throw out Pham for out number 1. Now a 3-1 count on Freddie Freeman. And the pitch popped up foul. And the count's full. The full count pitch to Freddie Freeman, grounded, diving play, and the steroids come through again. 2 away. Now Andrew McCutchen steps in. 4 home runs this postseason on 9 RBIs and a .296 average. His postseason's been going well, makes that 5 home runs, 10 RBIs, and an even better average. See ya! Second home run of the inning for the Giants. They lead it 2-0. And now a 1-2 count on Josh Harrison. The pitch to him is outside. Quintana on the mound again for our opponents. Last time he pitched in this series, our opponents did not win. Now the 2-2 pitch is fouled off by Josh Harrison. We will do it again. The 2-2 pitch now is fly ball, and that will end the inning. But the Giants strike for 2. Newly acquired this season, Clayton Kershaw takes the mound for them here. And he walks the first batter.
So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Kershaw blows it by. 1-2, and that's strike 3, Clayton Kershaw. That was just a great at bat. 1-2 pitch from Clayton Kershaw, grounded, foul. Strike 3. Kershaw gets another one. He walked the first batter. That's not seeming to affect him too much. Strikes that 2 in a row, and that's going to be called ball 4. This umpire has obviously been paid off. All of them have been this whole series. There's no way this team would actually be winning unless they were paid off. That is the only reason we are losing the series right now. And Orlando Ortiz airballs the throw, but it hits the coach. It hit the coach. A run will score, but the coach was hit by the... That just saved a run. But that's crushed. Right center field. And the Giants are down. These steroids are absolutely insane. And an inside the park home run. An error from Gene Segura may have just cost the Giants their season. Solo home run. Orlando Ortiz hits his second homer of the game. Andrew McCutchen will single. Fielder's choice from Josh Harrison, and then Ben Gamble singles.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez steps in. It's a 2-run game. Narvaez has been very good all series long. And it's fouled off 1-2. Narvaez really could be a starting catcher. But unfortunately for him, Buster Posey is our other catcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
And Narvaez slaps that one into left field. A run will score, and it's a 1-run game here in the 4th. Another RBI for Omar Narvaez.
Just an absolute laser that time.
Now, Clayton Kershaw up. And most likely he will bunt, which he will. And that'll be at number 2. Now 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit gives the Giants the lead. Gene Segura, he really needs a base hit to make up for him basically allowing 4 runs. None of those runs would have scored. And he hits it well. Left field. And he gives us the lead. line drive home run, Gene Segura. He makes up for 3 of the 4 runs he gave up.
That's dinger number
and
6 on the day between these two lineups.
That
I feel like I'm watching home run derby.
That was crushed.
Dan, I can only speak
Giants 7-5 lead.
Blowing out, you want as many at bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping.
And now Orlando Ortiz slaps one into left field. That'll be a single. Let me make sure I'm streaming. Okay. I forgot. Sometimes I worry that I'm not actually streaming. No worries, I am. Now Orlando Ortiz, after the single, and Tommy Pham up with 2 away, pitch out, and 2-1.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he avoided the steal attempt and headed back to first.
Now, can Tommy Pham get a hold of one here? Ortiz takes off for second. The swing and a miss by Tommy Pham, but now he has a runner in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates
now,
to us right here
with 2 out,
top speed that really made all the difference.
2-2 count, 2-run lead for the Giants here. Runner on second. Tommy Pham up.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch
check swing. The count is full. Orlando Ortiz has swiped third as well.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this.
Now, here we go. The full count pitch to Tommy Pham is outside. Runners are on the corners with 2 away. Freddie Freeman can come in huge for the Giants here. A full count on him. Fouled off. Even if he could work a walk for Andrew McCutchen, that would be huge. Quintana has 71 pitches here in the bottom of the top of the 4th. And that's ball 4. McCutchen's up with the bases loaded. Quintana's day's over. John Lester will come in. And Andrew McCutchen, who homered earlier, do something big for us here. And it's hit well. Right field carrying. It is off the wall. 3 runs will score. McCutchen himself is headed to the plate. He's thrown out, but that will be a 3 RBI triple for Andrew McCutchen, and the Giants lead it 10-5. Kershaw, who has struggled, gets a 7-run 4th inning from his team, and he has a 5-run cushion. Orlando Ortiz reports another stolen base. Kershaw threw 6, not strong innings. Kershaw threw 6 innings, where he will be taken out for Jan Marinez, who gives up a double. That's an RBI single, and it's 10-6. And Marinez gets through the 8th. And a triple from Freddie Freeman. He won't score. Bottom of the 9th. Can Craig Kimbrell get the final 3 outs and send this to Game 6? And that ball hit right field, 1 away. Ben Gamble is there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches
and the Giants look to make it a 3-2 deficit instead of the 3-1 series lead. They have to win this game or else their season's over.
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches.
The 1-2 shot, and it's past Josh Harrison into left field.
You want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
All right, well,
make you pay, and the long ball was a big part
that
of this one here.
Puts a double play in order.
Into the box now. Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a miss. 1 out left. Can Kimbrell get through the 9th? 1-2. And the San Francisco Giants. Kimbrel, deep left field. It's a 2-run game. Kimbrel's going to try not to let that faze him. Center field, and the Giants win. Oh, wow.
3 games to 2 now, as this one is over.
3 games to 2 in the series. A 7-run inning, which we have seen multiple times in the series where one team has had an inning that really ended it. The Giants get one here to say barely stay alive, only win it by 2. As their pitching is the only reason they've really lost any games. The reason they lost 50 games this year was because of pitching.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning.
Corey Kluber will take the mound for the Giants here, and he gives up a solo home run in the first. It's 1-0. Gene Segura singles. Narvaez walks. Kluber will strike out. Corey Kluber still only allowed 1 run here. And a sac fly will tie the game. Andrew McCutcheon on second. Kluber can't drive him home. I had a bad feeling about that inning. I don't know why. Tommy Pham thrown out. Corey Kluber through 6. Can you go through 7? No, he can't. Sean Doolittle comes in here in the 7th inning. In a tie game, Tommy Pham with 2 outs and 2 on strikes out. Now 1 out and a runner on second for our opponents, Sean Doolittle. As the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 series lead after being down 2-0. Could we see a repeat from last year's World Series? Have the same 2 teams in it? Or will it be 2 different teams, or will it be one of the same teams or a different team? All the different variables here. And it's a 1-2 count. Doolittle, that's hit center field. Tommy Pham, there, 2 away, fires it over to third. And see now, Doolittle can get out of the 8th inning without allowing that run to score from second. 2-2 count now. Ground ball. And Segura tags the runner out to end the inning. That didn't look like Josh Harrison. Bottom of the 8th. Freddie Freeman will walk. Fielder's choice from Chris Davis, and that doesn't help us in the slightest.
Here's Javier Baez, his career line with
so nobody out and a runner on first.
4 for 15. He's also hit
and that ball is a rolling catch from Chris Davis in left field. That's out number 1. That is huge. That is huge. Ground ball. Ortiz to Harrison to Freeman after a beautiful play from Chris Davis. A 6-4-3 double play. And the Giants have a chance to walk it off. Omar Narvaez hits it well, left center field. Is he going to be able to play hero again? That is going to be a leadoff. He's not the fastest runner, but that's a leadoff triple.
And he's going to make it the winning run at third with nobody out.
A leadoff triple. Ben Gamble will be brought in to pinch hit for Sean Doolittle. A 3-1 count on Gamble. Carl Edwards Jr. is about to send this to Game 7. Carl Edwards Jr. being the pitcher. That's going to be his fault. 1 away.
He's got it 1 away.
Josh Harrison, one of our best contact hitters. I've said this multiple times before. Now this is a situation, the first time he was on the team, where he would be my #1 pick to bring into the game. Now he is a starter.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away.
The 2-2.
This
is into left field. Game 7. Here we come.
Game 7 as they stay alive and walk off a winner.
Narvaez scores. 1-2 final.
No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like that.
Wow, that is huge. Can the Giants pick up the win and go to the World Series? Did the Boston Red Sox in 6 games have won the American League pennant? Will it be back-to-back years where the Giants play the Red Sox in the World Series? Or will our opponents prevail? Find out right now. That was like max level cringe. Trevor Bauer will take the mound for the Giants in this one. He has struggled all season long. And that's a bloop single to start the game.
Get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him.
And
He's
that
slowing the game down.
is high.
Yeah,
2-1.
right here, having a huge series.
That ball popped up. It will go out of play though.
But to do it when it gets
No
cold outside
play available. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Bauer gets a strikeout.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance.
And the knuckle curve's in there.
Hey, a strikeout always works too.
The 1-2.
And fouled off.
Away. Almora, base runner at first with
1-2. Fouled off again.
Still 1-2.
And that ball hit left field. Andrew McCutchen is there, 2 away.
And there are 2 gone now.
Okay. Remember that this was a 3-1 series lead for our opponents.
First and 2 away. Throw to second for the force out and the side.
Now, if we win this game, I'm going to say something that has this team's name in it. So, that will be only the second time ever in this series where you have heard me say this team's name. The first time was I was watching them play the Brewers in the championship series, and Orlando Ortiz will reach on an error to start the game. That's huge. Orlando Ortiz is one of the fastest players in baseball. He led the league in steals. He led the majors in steals, actually. And Tommy Pham hits it well to center field. It will not get out, and Ortiz has to go back. Now Freddie Freeman up.
Freddie Freeman, first swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
And the pitch to Freddie Freeman is 2-0 Giants.
And splash down. It's
See you later. Freddie Freeman puts the Giants on top. And that's an RBI double from Andrew McCutchen. Trevor Bauer has a 3-run lead here, second inning, and he gets through it without allowing a run. Orlando Ortiz will swipe 2 bases, and Freddie Freeman has 4 RBIs in 2 at-bats. He also has 2 home runs. But now nobody out and the base is loaded.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Bauer gets that ball. Center or left field, it's caught by Davis. The throw to the plate's a good one. No, not really, actually. So that'll be 1. It's a 4-run lead for the Giants now.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber.
And that ball popped up, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is called outside, 2-2. And that ball chopped foul, barely getting a piece of it.
The 2-2 one more time.
And again fouled off by Bam Bam Bigelow.
On second, Hayward. First, 1 gone.
Swing and a miss.
Looked like the knuckle curve there.
Trevor Bauer, a huge strikeout there. 3-1. Popped up.
Drew a base on balls his first time.
And Bauer's there. Only one will score off the bases loaded, nobody out situation. And it's 5-1 Giants. McCutchen will walk to start the inning. Trevor Bauer singles. Nobody scores. Top of the 5th. Bauer walks 4 straight batters in a run, scores. That's going to end his day. Felipe Rivera is brought in. And it's a 1-run game after a 3-run 5th. Felipe Rivera, though, being brought in, gets a single there. And bases loaded for Chris Davis. This could be the at-bat that makes or breaks the Giants' season here. The 1-1 pitch to Davis, ground ball, it gets by, it took a weird bounce, it gets by, it's a 3-run lead for San Francisco. 2 RBIs, no, an RBI there for Chris Davis, 2 RBIs for Chris Davis. No. Something good just happened, not sure, I'm 2 runs scored.
Big pitch right here. Can't allow them to
2 runs. I think 2 runs scored.
Let's see if he attacks
1-2 count on McCutchen.
And he fouls this one off.
Fouls it off. Again, the 1-2 pitch.
The 1-2
is inside, almost hits it.
This inning hasn't gone.
McCutchen ends up flying out in that at-bat. Rivera gives up a double and a single. His day is over. Edwin Diaz brought in. Sends him down. Sends everyone down once he comes into the game. He will single. Craig Kimbrell's brought into the game here. Top of the 9th. The Giants are 3 outs away from winning the National League pennant. Will our opponents blow a 3-1 lead? Strike 3.
Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Kimbrell has got the Giants to 2 outs away. 3-1 count here from Rizzo. He battled back from one in the last at-bat.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch.
And that's going to be called ball through 4. Full count pitch outside ball 4. And that puts the go-ahead run in the batter's box. It is foul! Wow, that was close.
Well, you don't see this too often.
That would have been devastating for San Francisco. Tying the game and putting, maybe even giving our opponents the lead. That ball, that's playable. Is McCutchen going to get there? No.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
10th pitch of the at-bat. Full count pitch, fouled off. Kimbrell in trouble.
This one's down to 3rd.
Line shot! Segura, they will get the runner at second, and there's runners on the corners with 2 away.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and their season hangs in the balance.
Season hanging in the balance.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
3-1 count.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1.
Oh my gosh, that ball change was hanging in there. 73 miles per hour down the middle. That was the pitch that could have ruined our season. Strike 3! The San Francisco Giants have won the National League pennant. After being down 3-1, all of their fans keep mocking the Cleveland Indians for blowing the World Series lead in 2016. But just like that, I'm going to say it, the Chicago Cubs have blown a 3-1 NLCS lead. The San Francisco Giants are headed back to the World Series after 112-win season. What a game!
The World Series is next. Congrats to the
The
NL champs.
Cubs suck. Go follow me on Instagram at the Cubs suck.
And there he is.
Freddie Freeman's your player of the game. The Giants have done it. Next episode, we will be headed to the World Series. A repeat of last year. The exact 2 teams, San Francisco Giants, Boston Red Sox. Are the Giants going back to back, or have the Red Sox been able to prepare enough? I don't know. But that will wrap up. Oh, wow. No! Don't worry. I'm not worried. Not worried. Didn't do it. Accidentally I pressed it. I know how this game works. Accidentally pressed that. Next episode. That will wrap up this episode of the San Francisco Giants franchise. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.